If I welcome you to the reading vlog last clip, welcome to another reading vlog. It is now 7 o'clock. I've just got back from the hospital and I'm prepping dinner. Jesse's in like his final stages before discharge, but he's hungry, so I came back to cook dinner. What have I read today? A whole like 20 pages of Black Leopard Red Wolf that I really didn't like, so I'm DNFing it. Yeah, I think for the same reason a lot of people, especially people who read mostly YA, are DNFing this. I think you have to be a very only fantasy person, maybe only grimdark person to really enjoy this maybe. It's very gory, very sexually violent for like no reason, super gratuitous. It's like it's thrown in for world building, but then if it's world building, what kind of world are they building? I don't know. And also, in a chapter and a half, I had no idea what was going on. So I only got like 26 pages into this and hated it, which I kind of expected. So I can officially DNF it, which I have done. And because I was at the hospital without a book, because I was a dum-dum, I didn't expect to be in there all day, so I didn't take a second book. I found on my library borrow box the ebook of Arch Enemies, so I started that. I'm only like a chapter and a half in, but I'm working on that now. And we'll keep reading this. But yeah, officially DNF'd, like I expected. I also want to try and start Lock Every Door by Riley Sager this week. So if this week I could read Arch Enemies, Lock Every Door, and maybe The Merciful Crow. Is that being ambitious? I kind of want to be ambitious, but fingers crossed. I did also get some books delivered, which I briefly forgot about. I got, or Jesse and I got more precisely, Song of the Dark Crystal by J.M. Lee, which is the second book in a Dark Crystal novelization series, which is, I think, tying into the TV show, which should be really good. Well, Jesse's watched the TV show, I haven't watched it yet, but this ties into that. Book one is on its way, but I had to order it through somewhere else. I also got Good Omens by Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman, which I hopefully will really like, because I like both Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman. People who have only read Neil Gaiman don't enjoy it. I think people who have only read Terry Pratchett don't really enjoy it, but I like them both, so hopefully I'll really enjoy it. I also picked up A Beast, which is the Inheritance trilogy by N.K. Jemisin, which is all 3 books in the trilogy plus a novella. It's going to be really hard to read, but I'm so excited for it, only because it's so chunky. Like this binder, I won't read them all at once, but it's like 1,300 and something, or no, 1,400 and something pages. But I'm excited to read this at some point. That will go on my backlist title section, so it probably won't be super soon, but I'm excited to read it and I'm excited to own it. So I have been reading a bit of Arch Enemies. I'm 3 chapters in. I'm just waiting for Jesse to give me the all clear to go pick him up. So I've read 3 chapters. I'm on page 32, but I'm feeling like I'm just wanting to mood read at the moment. So I think I'm going to also pick up currently Lock Every Door by Riley Sager, but I'm not going to be like forcing myself to read a certain amount of anything before I switch. I'm just going to pick this up for now and we'll see how I'm feeling about it. I'll kind of just have a go and see how far we get before I feel like switching things up again and going back to Arch Enemies, or maybe picking up a fantasy. I might pick up There Will Come a Darkness or The Merciful Crow, both new releases that I have that I want to read. So I'm just embracing my mood reader. I've kind of got, so from now till the end of the year, there's a certain amount of backlist titles I want to read, or there's a certain group of backlist titles I want to read, and then the rest is just kind of like mood reading from my new release stack. Or for like to fill a specific prompt for a readathon or something, I guess. So Lock Every Door is technically a new release, but it's from the library, so that I really want to read. Arch Enemies is backlist, and then I also want to read, let me bring it a bit closer, A Map of Days by Ransom Riggs, which is the 4th Miss Peregrine's book, Ruin of Kings by Jen Lyons, Just technically it came out in like earlier in the year, so it's kind of a new release for the year. My new releases are anything that was released this year. When I say new release, not like new, but anything released this year. Undying by Amy Kaufman and Megan Spooner might also have been released at the start of the year, but I think it was actually last year. The Last Magician by Lisa Maxwell, and then 2 backlist titles I started the other month, but I have kind of put them down because I wasn't in the mood for them. And we have, which is Of Fire and Stars, which I'm like 50 pages in, and Ambler, which I'm kind of the same. So other than those books, which are like my set goals for the rest of the year, I have a contemporary-a-thon TBR, which I'm keeping a secret till contemporary, like I announced my contemporary-a-thon TBR, but I have a list. I'm just going to be mood reading new releases, and I have a lot of them. So like There Will Come a Darkness, then if you look up here, this whole shelf to there, and this shelf to this up and down stack. These ones are backlist, but this up and down stack and that are all new releases. And I have a lot of ones coming out this month and next month, September, October and November. I have lots on my list. So I'm just going to be mood reading from those. I think this is going to be the best way to make me feel motivated to read and try and get as much done as possible. And I might read multiples at once, I might read just one at a time. However, kind of the mood is fancying me is kind of where I think I'm going to go, I think, for this year. And then we'll start fresh next year with a new reading plan and schedule. But that's where we're at the moment. So I'm going to pick up Lock Every Door right now because that's kind of what I'm feeling like. Just playing around with a couple of different genres and moods. But we'll just see for how long I remain invested. And then I might switch back around to Arch Enemies or pick up The Merciful Crow or There Will Come a Darkness. Okay, it's Tuesday morning. I've already packed up my books that I'm reading, but I kind of want to read for a minute because I have a bit of spare time before I have to head off work. Do I get it out or do I just start The Merciful Crow or There Will Come a Darkness? No, I should just get out Lock Every Door because I'm really enjoying it. Don't need to add any more stress to this party, but it is Tuesday morning. Hi, welcome to a reading vlog. I need to edit last week's reading vlog today, and maybe edit an unhaul, but that could probably wait till Thursday. Anyway, I have Sweet Legs coming this week. More Sweet Legs because I'm freaking in love with them. I'm gonna go to the bookstore in the library tonight because there's a book I have to pick up from the library, a graphic novel, and there's books out that I want to buy, so I have to do that tonight. I have work tonight at 10, but otherwise just normal day job work during the day, and yeah, that's the current plan. I just went and picked up Jesse's hire car and dropped his car off to get serviced, so we're going. Yeah. Hi, it's Wednesday night. But a decently big day. Gonna go to yoga soon. I'm about to go get changed for that actually, but I just want to update you on how I'm going reading wise. I'm about halfway through Lock Every Door by Riley Sager, which I am enjoying, but not completely. I like the mystery and the plot, but for some reason it's giving me preparation for jump scare vibes, which is good. Even though a book literally can't give you a jump scare, but I'm feeling it. I feel like something's going to happen any minute. What I don't really like about it is I hate the main character, and I don't think she's well written. I feel like we know a lot about her personality traits, but only because we've been told about them, not because we've been shown her displaying those personality traits, if that makes sense. Which is just a bit of like lazy storytelling. But I am really enjoying the mystery, and obviously I'm flying through it if I'm halfway, and I've only really been reading it a couple of days, so that's cool. I'm going to keep reading it today, trying to blaze through it. I'm still only 50 pages through Arch Enemies, but I'm really enjoying that as well. It's just, I've been reading Lock Every Door, so I haven't picked this up in a couple of days, but also was enjoying that first 50 pages, and I think once I get fully into this, I will fly through it. So I am kind of working on Lock Every Door more, but only because it's kind of catching my interest more. Probably because it's a mystery thriller. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I decided today that I'm actually going to leave a map of days for October for Simsathon, because it's spooky for Spooktober. So I'm going to leave that for then. Yeah, that's the plan. And I'm going to try and read The Ruin of Kings this month if I can, around and then we've got going on. So my current plan for this week is to finish Lock Every Door and Arch Enemies, and get a start on maybe the 10,000 Doors of January and Gideon the Ninth, which should be arriving tomorrow. And then I'm gonna also try get a head start on either of those. And then next week my goal is to finish those and also get a good portion of the way through The Ruin of Kings before Contemporary-a-thon. Yeah, that's the plan. Can we achieve it? Who knows? I want to go get some pajamas and get changed, but on this one has decided right in front of me is the place to be. She came for pats and she hasn't left. And I don't want to move her. You're too cute, Missy. You're too cute. What you doing? I thought I better update you all because it's been a hot sweet minute. I can't even remember when I last updated you. I've regained, I went to the dentist tonight and got a filling done, and I am now back at full, not numb capacity. I had my Sweet Legs order arrived. It was a bit of a drama. This is my second order of Sweet Legs, and it came in 2 packages because I was an idiot when I ordered it, but whatever. It was just me being a dum-dum. And then FedEx was a dum-dum and fucked over my package and had to deliver it at like 7 o'clock at night because I was like, bitch, I arranged to have someone home today to sign for it, and you didn't deliver it when I scheduled it for today, so I would have someone here to sign for it, freaking deliver it. So the poor delivery man had to come back to me at like 7 o'clock at night. But alas, I now have my package. I have 5 new leggings, so I now have 9 Sweet Legs all up. 5 scrunchies, and I'm gonna be living my best scrunchy life. Am I a Visco girl? I don't even know what a Visco girl is, but I'm living my scrunchy life. But yep, that was a bit of an ordeal. Got my tooth did. Great. It feels so weird because I can feel it, that like that tooth's different now. And I'm very hyper aware of it. That's freaking me out. I can't remember what I was reading when I last updated you. Did I tell you I read and finished Heavy Vinyl, Volume 1, by Usden, Vaqueva, Flores, and Nolte. That's the names of all the writers. So that's I'll give you their proper names. Carly Usden, Nina Vaqueva, Irene Flores, and Rebecca Nolte, which is great. Love those women. This is fabulous. This is a girl gang that work in a record store, and there's a female-female relationship kind of blossoming. Obviously a range of like people of color, I guess. And there was another one. I think there might be a trans character, or will come out as trans. I can't remember anymore. My main character is very tomboyish, and it's set in the 90s, and it's just a fun time. Love it. Really enjoyed it. This is volume 1. I absolutely loved this. It was a great time. I've still been working on Lock Every Door by Riley Sager. It's like 9 o'clock and I'm tired, but I'm gonna try and read a little bit more of this before bed, before I pass out, but I'm working on this. I'm on page 269, so I'm getting there, but I want to try and finish it tomorrow maybe. I think it's achievable to maybe finish it tomorrow, because I really want to spend all weekend working on Arch Enemies and trying to finish that. I played a bit of Realm of Magic tonight, which is exciting. That's a new Sims pack, if you didn't know. And the other thing I did today, reading wise actually, was I officially decided to DNF The Beauty of the Moment by Tanaz Batina, which was my current audiobook. No longer my current. I DNF'd it. I was about 40% in. And I think this is a great book, but it's really combo of like not for me and not right now. I'm slumpy, so things got to be real good to catch my interest. Like I feel like a star rating, like during a slump, and nearly everything I read loses a half-star rating just for that. And I think this is probably only a 3.5-star read anyway. I'm not a huge YA contemporary person. This wasn't anything other than the fact that it featured Muslim characters. That was the only real selling point I think this had for me, and I don't think like that alone was enough to compel me. Like it didn't have enough beyond standard YA contemporary to compel me. I thought it would, but it wasn't. I felt like the plot wasn't really going anywhere. I didn't really understand the point of the plot, which I think is because it's a classic, like just kind of a coming of age YA contemporary, dealing with a lot of cool issues regarding like immigration and fitting in and that kind of stuff, which was good, but it just didn't feel forward momentum-y enough for me to, like, I just never wanted to pick it up. I wanted to listen to music instead. And I've been trying to listen to this for like 3 weeks, so that indicates that yeah, I was picking up music instead, because this is not a particularly long audiobook and I listen to audiobooks on double speed, so really it should not have taken me this long. I was just not picking it up. It also didn't help that I think the narrators had really lovely voices, but they lulled me, and so I would tune out from what they were saying, which is really not good for an audiobook, because I would miss things. I'd be very confused, but also not confused at all because nothing progressed. But I feel like nothing progressed because I missed things and wasn't that confused, but I knew I'd missed things. So there was that going on, and I just, yeah, I'd taken like 3 weeks working on this and I'd gotten nowhere. Like, I started this at the same time I started Dark Dawn. That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago, god damn it. It was last month. I read Dark Dawn last month. We're already almost 2 weeks into this month. So I decided to DNF it at 40%. I might come back to it sometime, might not. And instead I've picked up Jack of Hearts and Other Parts by Elsie Rosen, which is another YA contemporary, because I do really like contemporaries on audiobook, more than I do in a physical copy generally. I just find like being narrated to makes more sense for a contemporary than a fantasy, in my opinion. Like it just works a little bit better for me. And this one follows a main character, Jack, and I'm pretty sure Elsie Rosen is a queer man, or gay man specifically, which is great because so often we see male-male romances kind of like we see this topic all the time of like people writing outside their lane. When you see female writers writing male-male romances and they're very like female fantasy of gay men, rather than how a lot of gay men are, if that makes sense. It's the same of like, I've seen discussions around of like characters that are people of color but only like superficially and don't have any of the experiences, intentions and stuff that specifically come with being a person of color in the plot. and narration and like characterization. And like obviously it's a much bigger problem in that sphere for people of color than in the queer sphere. And you can read about some sweet gay boys. There's always sweet gay boys in existence, but this is kind of taking the like other look of horny gay boys, which is actually hilarious and really breath of fresh air. It's fun. I mean, I live with I date 2 queer boys, so like, yeah, it seems much more realistic. And yeah, it's funny. And it's great to kind of like see the queer community, you know, like, or at least it seems much more genuine to my peripheral experience living with 2 boys. And it's just fun. I'm really enjoying it. I'm like, oh, I wonder what my actual percentage is, because I should update that on Goodreads. I was listening to it just this afternoon and on the drive to the dentist. Okay, so I'm 25% of the way through Jack of Hearts and Other Parts. So I'm already like a quarter of the way through, and it's really fun. I'm having a great time. So anyway, I'm gonna chill down with Lock Every Door for now. And I'm really enjoying it, but again, I'm feeling the things I was feeling last time I talked to you about, like, I don't think the main character, what even is her name? Jules. I don't think she's a particularly complex, well thought out character. But that's fine. She doesn't need to be. We're here for the mystery, aren't we? We're here for the mystery. Good night. Oh, bitch, I just got dressed and showered, and while I was in the shower, Jessie left for work and said that a package had arrived, and it is my pre-order of a book. It's gonna ruin me. This is a piece of heaven. Oh, I should show you the bookmark that came in the package, because I laughed really hard. That's not it. Where is it? So like the death book, very dark. I'll go into how dark in a minute, just in how it looks. But this is the bookmark that came with it. Oh my god. Oh, I'm running out of charge, but I'll just quickly show you like the inside of this book before my camera dies. This is what it looks like. It's got black sprayed edges, which is gonna ruin me inside and out emotionally, and it's gonna stain my hands, I can just tell. This gorgeous detail, and then like, look at that. Look at that. Ah. Does it have a map? No, because it's not really, it's science fantasy. It does not have a map, but it has like end paper. And oh, I'm emo about this. I'm real emo. I'm gonna be reading this next week if I don't start it this weekend. Ah! So I finished Lock Every Door today on my lunch break. I kind of want to give it like a 2 stars. It's probably actually worthy of a 3. It's probably a like 2.5, 3 stars. So let's chat about it, shall we? Seeing as I feel like I have to justify every low rating I give. My problems with this. Actually, what I like about this has a really cool setting. The premise is interesting. April and I are chatting about the egregious Zinger pie. Honestly, I think it's like a 2 stars only because there's more that I didn't like than that I liked. I didn't like the main character. I thought she was super one-dimensional, and not well fleshed out in the slightest. Very like told, not shown about her character traits. And then I was, for the first maybe 200 pages of the book, I was really like tense and anticipating something, but kind of like the action didn't pick up at the appropriate spot to keep me tense and engaged, and by the time the action did pick up, I didn't give a shit anymore. Also, the action wasn't particularly like the ultimate plot twist wasn't very dramatic. Like, I didn't really care. I was like, I mean, alright, that's a bit gross, but okay. Like, I wasn't shocked. I was just like, alright. I didn't feel like the stakes were high enough, particularly because you don't actually get to see anyone being attacked or murdered or anything. It's just a lot of people going missing. It's like a lot of mystery, not a lot of thriller for me. Like, I didn't have enough like heart-stopping moments to be like, oh, the stakes are high. The stakes didn't feel high, even right at the end when they really should have. And then the ending was a massive capital A cop-out. So, capital A, capital C cop-out. Like, I thought it was just very lame ending. So I think it's like a 2 stars. Yeah. But I did enjoy my time reading it for the most part, and I did fly through it really quickly despite my slumps. So those are some positives. For tonight, I'm still only 50 pages through Arch Enemies because Lock Every Door was at least more engaging. Like, it was catching my attention. But I'm gonna put Arch Enemies even on the back on the back burner a little bit more, so I can pick up. I'm just gonna like stick it on my bedside table so I can read this weekend, focus on 2 books I'm super excited about, and those are The 10,000 Doors of January and Gideon the Ninth. So 2 new releases that I'm absolutely pumped for, and I'm going to focus on this weekend and into the start of next week. And that's the plan. And then once I finish those, I'll go right to Arch Enemies and start The Ruin of Kings by Jen Lyons before Contemporary-thon, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So I've read 50 pages of The 10,000 Doors of January and 35 pages, that was a burp, of Gideon the Ninth. And I am loving them both. They're very different, but I kind of want that from books I'm reading at the same time, so that's fine. I can understand why people would say that Gideon the Ninth is maybe a bit confusing. I don't think it is, but I think it, or not for me, but it does kind of drop you in the world. I don't mind that, but I know some people really struggle if world building isn't laid out clearly really early on. But I'm loving it. The 10,000 Doors of January is all mysterious and magical and whimsical, and I'm really enjoying that as well. I'm also kind of loving the book within a book kind of setup. I love that. So that's fun. We're just hitting the first couple of chapters of the book within the book, so I'm down. We went out for ramen for dinner, which was fun, and then had slice afterwards, or cake. I had a lemon slice, the boys had brownies, and we brought them home because they were huge and we didn't finish them, but I left my wallet behind, so we had to go back to get that. I Facebook messaged them being like, I think I left my wallet with you, and they were like, oh yeah, we've got it. So I drove back, and Brayden had to run in and get it for me, which was lovely of him, but dumb of me. Tomorrow, I'm getting rid of bed now. Tomorrow my plan is to film. I want to film an exciting announcement. I guess it's probably going to go up before this video. So my exciting announcement is that the second round of Simsathon is going to be happening in October, and I have a whole bunch of co-hosts coming on, and we have new challenges, expansion packs, cool stuff going on, and I'm going to be announcing all of that in a video I'm going to film tomorrow. And I'm also going to do my Contemporary-a-thon TBR as well, so I'm going to film those, arrange everyone else's announcements, make sure that's all kind of going smoothly and stuff, and then yeah. Then gonna spend the rest of the day cleaning and reading Gideon the Ninth and 10,000 Doors in January. Might also play a bit of Realm of Magic with Linda, because Linda's coming up tomorrow. And then Sunday, and then I have work Saturday night, and then Sunday my goal is to keep reading these, but also watch a bit of Versace, an episode or two of that, and housework and stuff. And then we got games night Sunday night. So things are happening and it's exciting. And then next week I'll actually have a good amount of time to read, hopefully. So hopefully I'm on a roll, because Jesse has his gastroscope Tuesday, and he needs someone to stay at home with him and like take him into the procedure, take him home and stay with him for that day and the next day. So I have Tuesday, Wednesday off looking after him. So I am gonna finish Versace in that time and read a Butler is the plan. So anyway, I'm sleepy. I'm gonna go to bed now, but I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay, I've been cleaning. I washed my hair, so it is a bit fluffy at the ends. I think I need some like moisturizing leave-in stuff at the ends. I do have some, but my hair's now dry. So, aha, it's not gonna happen this wash around. Lol. I still have to change my sheets, do some dishes, keep doing laundry because I got a frick ton to do. But I was getting a bit nauseous folding clothes. I finished folding clothes. I've got to still put mine away, but I'm going to take a bit of a break and read a chapter of the 10,000 Doors of January, because I need a break. I might also get some food in a minute. What? So I just finished filming my Since Then announcement and my Contemporary-a-thon TBR, both of which are probably hot messes. My Contemporary-a-thon TBR at least had a bit of more structure to follow, but my announcement video I feel is going to be messy AF. But you'll see that that'll already be out before this video goes up, so you should go check that out if you are interested in a readathon happening in October that I'm hosting on a bunch of other people. Go check that out. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna probably chill out for a little bit, read a chapter, and then go do some dishes. Finish my housework, god damn it. So I think I ended up talking to you last middle of the day yesterday. I did finish 110 pages of Gideon the Ninth and 100 pages of 10,000 Doors of January yesterday. And then I went to work and that was fine. Things are going great. And then this morning I got a text from Jesse because he was not doing well again. And I ended up getting someone to last minute fill my shift that I was meant to have this morning, and then this afternoon's shift, while I took Jesse into the ED again. And we're back home now, which is exciting. We didn't have to get checked in and stay overnight or anything. But he's on kind of like a watch that he's doing alright. So I still got my shift filled for this afternoon, because I got to keep my beady little eyes on him in case we need to duck back into ED or anything. But that's what happened this morning. We've watched Into the Spider-Verse. He's now napping with Love Actually on, and I'm going to watch some YouTube and read a bit. I've read like a couple of chapters of Gideon the Ninth today so far, but I do hope to read a lot more. And if the boys later decide to watch a movie or something that's not something I'm interested in, I might watch an episode of American Crime Story. That's kind of my plan for now. Sissy is sniffing at the camera. She's so cute. Look at her. Oh, you're gorgeous. You are gorgeous. Oh, yes. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to continue watching April's video and probably Lala's video while I read. Multitasking. Oh, the lighting is horrible, but it is my... No, it's not even my lunch break. I'm moving my car because there's only 2-hour spots available today. And it's car moving time. But I forgot to close off this vlog last night, so I thought I better do it super quick. Yesterday, I only read 50 pages of Gideon the Ninth, and that's literally it. But I did do a lot of other stuff, I guess. After dinner, I read that till dinner time, then we ate dinner, and Jesse's dad and brothers came over for like half an hour or so. And then we had my friend Rainey over playing board games. So by the time Rainey left, I basically like crashed and had a headache, so I went to bed. Hence why I didn't end off this vlog, because I was like headachy explosions. So that didn't happen. But I brought my book with me, and I'll tell you more about what's happening today in the next vlog. So thank you so much for watching this vlog. Look out for some cool, exciting videos that have just popped up on my channel and will be coming up later in the week. And otherwise, I'll see you soon with another video. Bye!